The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. This is the people, in contrast with the militia. It doesn't say the right of the militia to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. It says the right of the people.
The right to bear arms is a political right designed to safeguard freedom so that no government can take away from you the rights which God has given you. And it was written by people who had spent their lifetime fighting the greatest empire in the world, and they knew that if they had not had the right to bear arms, they would have been enslaved, and they did not want us to be enslaved, and that is why they guaranteed us the right to protect ourselves. It is a political right of the deepest importance to the survival of freedom in America.
Now, why the word people? Because the people who wrote this had just fought a war for 2 years against the tyrannical state militia. They knew the time might come when they'd have to do that again.
America is based upon the right of people to organize for self-defense. This is in the Constitution of the United States. The Second Amendment to the Constitution spells out the right of people under this particular governmental system to have arms to defend themselves.
The United States is based on guns, as part of our Constitution. The right to bear arms is because that's the last form of defense against tyranny. You know what I'm saying? If somebody wants to kill people, they don't need a gun to do it.
Makes it easier though, doesn't it?
Not really. You can use you can strap explosives on your body. They do that all the time.
I was a police officer where I carried a gun, and as some of you know, during my time being chairman of the Nevada Gaming Commission, I had a lot of bad people after me, and I carried a gun every place I went. So I know what gun self-defense is.
The biggest pacifist who's against the death penalty will immediately want to kill somebody who's got a gun to his mother. You walk in a room, you happen to come back from hunting or whatever, and there's somebody there. You don't want to find out why that person is deranged or if he's on crack. You want to kill him.
You don't want to
let's settle down.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. You should have a trial by jury. You and the courts you wrote in, you're going to die, pal.
Years ago, I was the target of a terrorist group. It was the New World Liberation Front. Later, this same group shot out all the windows of my home, and I know the sense of helplessness that people feel. I know the urge to arm yourself, because that's what I did. I was trained in firearms. I'd walk to the hospital when my husband was sick. I carried a concealed weapon. I made the determination that if somebody was going to try to take me out, I was going to take them with me.
I will state boldly, though, that I am a supporter of the Second Amendment, and I believe strongly that law-abiding citizens should have their right to keep and bear arms left intact. The gun control mentality is ruthlessly absurd.
The Second Amendment is not about duck hunting. And I know I'm not going to make very many friends saying this, but it's about our rights, all of our rights, to be able to protect ourselves from all of you guys up there.
The Second Amendment. We the people free individuals to have the right to keep and bear arms for self-defense. Find fault with that.